I'll let you take a screenshot of this slide, which helps you calculate your BMI so that you know whether you're in the underweight, normal, overweight, or obese category, and this helps you choose foods better. This is another slide that you can take a screenshot of, which tells you how much weight should you actually be gaining. But remember to always cross-check with your doctor and your dietitian to know that, okay, this is my current stage, this is what I'm feeling, these are the complications that I have, so what and how much should I actually gain? These are only general guidelines and not personalized guidelines. So let's start with the biggest question, what to eat and what not to eat. So it's a balanced diet. That is most important. No keto diets, no fat diets. All these diets are not recommended for pregnancy. You've got to have a balance of each and every food group. Carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, water. How does a balanced diet help? A balanced diet helps to gain the appropriate weight. It helps to prevent nutrient deficiencies. It helps to prevent complications. And it helps to deliver a healthy full-term baby. A balanced diet is something that is optimal for increasing your blood volume, which is very necessary as the baby is growing. It's important for the development of each and every organ for the body. It helps prevent neural defects. It helps prevent miscarriages. It helps prevent preterm delivery. And this in turn helps prevent malnutrition. It also helps to have a good head circumference for the baby, which is a very important indicator of brain development. So the first thing is, okay, which foods should I eat and how much should I eat? All right, so there are two things. One is how much should I eat in the whole day? Second is how much of each food is the right portion size. So how much should you really be eating? So if you see rice, bread, chapati, spaghetti, pasta, idli, dosa, should be about 6 to 7 servings in a day. And how much is that? If you see rice, it would be about one fist. And if you see chapati, one chapati should be this size, the size of your hand, and it should be the thickness of your hand. Then if you see bihun, noodles, pasta, again, one fist. So you actually know it in your hand how much you should be eating at every meal. Then whole grains, should definitely choose whole grains over refined grains. Okay, then another thing is bread. How much bread should you be eating? That should be the size of your entire hand and the thickness. So not very thick breads. So if you're having a thicker bread, then possibly have half the size. Then fruits, 2 portions is good enough. If you can have more, definitely, but check with your dietitian whether you have diabetes, whether you can have more fruits, always have it checked. Vegetables, 3 serves is excellent, but minimum 2 serves is a must. Then meat and meat products or any protein foods, that would be 2.5 serves. For vegetarians, it would be your dals, pulses, legumes. And for vegans, obviously, you have your tofu, you have your plant-based meats that are very, very good. Milk must be included. About 500 ml of milk in a day is good. You may need more because milk is high in calcium, and the bioavailability of calcium is also very good. We will learn more about portion sizes of each food group as we go along ahead. So carbohydrate, first thing is hydration. Hydration is extremely important. About 8 to 10 glasses of water are a must, especially because we're living in Singapore and it's so hot. The more water you can have, the better it is. Your blood volume is increasing. It's important for hydration. 70% of your body is formed of water, and having water really helps. But a lot of moms may not like the taste of water. A lot of moms may want to have flavored water. Be mindful of the sugar content of flavored waters. But definitely there are other things that you can opt for, that is nutrient-dense liquids or fluids such as soups, milks, smoothies, fruit juices. If you can have whole fruits are always better. It helps to hydrate in the hot weather. It helps to prevent cramps. It helps deal with nausea, vomiting. And wherever you may be, sometimes you may not be able to eat whole meals in the first trimester, but you may be able to eat small frequent meals. You may not be able to have the entire glass of water. So having sips of water regularly definitely helps. Then coming So carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are extremely important. Luckily, we as Asians have a carbohydrate-rich diet. But should we eat a lot? Well, we should eat just enough of carbohydrates to provide us energy so that the protein-rich foods that we are eating can work for growth and development of the baby. What are the healthy sources of carbohydrates that you should choose? Choose whole grains, choose whole grain chapati, choose whole wheat bihun. You can choose pasta, which is made from whole grain bihun, whole grain pasta. Choosing the right portion size is important, like we discussed. It's about a fist for the rice. It's about 1 palm size for the chapati. It's about half a bowl of rice is one serve, half a bowl of noodles or spaghetti, one dosa, two idlis, or two small chapatis is one serving. How many servings you should have, you must check with your doctor and dietitian. Which are the foods that are extremely good? You also have your legumes. Your legumes have lentil carbohydrates, which help to a slow release of sugar. So it's extremely helpful. Legumes and pulses and sprouts are very good for those mothers who have gestational diabetes and even for other pregnant women. Then you also have some vegetables which are rich in carbohydrates, such as potatoes, sweet potato, yam. Then all our fruits are a source of carbohydrates. They're a source of natural sugar and can help you with your sugar cravings. Proteins are extremely important for growth and development of the mom and the baby. They are important for formation of every cell of the body. They are important in the formation of hormones. They're important for the formation of enzymes, antibodies, building of immunity. They are the building blocks for bones, skin, and hair. So if foods rich in protein are meat and meat products, milk and milk products. For those who are not having milk, who are following a vegan diet, you can have plant-based milk and their products. Then a good cereal and pulse combination for vegetarians is good. For example, idli, rather than having it with coconut chutney, have it with sambar, where you have a good cereal pulse combination. If you're having roti or rice, have it with a dal or a pulse or a legume. Meat and meat products, fish and fish products, all are very, very rich sources and are abundantly and easily available over here. Fats are very necessary. I'll just, move to the previous slide. So on the portion size, how much should you really have? About 1 palm. The square of 1 palm is one serve for chicken, fish. A whole egg is one serve, which would fit here. Then if you're having peanut butter, like I read a lot of people write on the chats, what is the ideal serving size? It would be the thumb. One thumb is one serve. So be mindful and check how much are you really eating. Well, choosing fats is necessary. You do not have to eliminate fats, but eating the right fats and eating it in the right portions is the key. Why are fats so necessary? Fats are important for forming the structure of each and every cell membrane that we have in our body. As these cells are there, these are also important for formation of hormones, the brains and eyes. So how much to take? About 3 teaspoons is what would ideally be enough for even a pregnant mom. So 1 teaspoon would be this much. So 3 to 5 teaspoons, depending on your weight, would be the right guide. Which are the healthy fats? The healthy fats are omega-3 fatty acids, that is your alpha-linolenic acid and your DHA. The incorporation of omega-3 fatty acids in the body is higher than linolenic acid or alpha-linolenic acid. So those of you taking supplements would want to make a note of this. Which are the food sources that are rich in omega-3 fatty acids? You have your fish, avocado, nuts are a very power-packed source of nutrients. They will not only provide healthy fats, they also provide carbohydrates, they also provide proteins, vitamins, and essential minerals.